Hello Aries, and welcome to your first video on my channel. I hope that whoever needs to hear this message, I hope that it reaches them. I'm going to be doing my readings in two parts. So this first reading is going to be about your general energy right now, what you're going through at this time. And in my second video, the advice video, is where I'm going to get the advice from your guides and your angels on how to deal with the situation that you're going through. All right, so let's get into it. What's going on with Aries? Holy angels, Holy Spirit, what is it that you want me to tell Aries? What's going on here in Aries' energy today? We're at this time. Nine of Wands is out first. You might be feeling a little bit defensive at this time. Death. Wow. Oh my God. Okay. Eight of Pentacles. Way to start off the reading here. You've got the Death and the Devil coming out first with the Nine of Wands. So right off the bat, I'm getting this feeling of you feeling like you are like one person up against like this big black swarm of, seem like a swarm of bees or something like that, but all dark, like in those movies. I don't know why. That's the first feeling that I'm getting here. But I'm also feeling from you, Aries, some kind of like a warrior spirit, like you know exactly what you're up against. You know what you're up against. And it's like you've pulled into battle and you know that you're in a battle and you know that it could go both ways, but you're like ready to take it on. That's what it feels like. It feels like you know you're coming up against something that's huge. It's like, it feels like monumental with Death and the Devil. It feels like something is it's a pretty big cloud that's hovering above you, but I feel like you feel like you're like, I'm gonna go in. Kind of like those people that chase tornadoes or chase hurricanes, you know, storm chasers. That's the feeling I'm getting from you right now, Aries, is that you know that there's something in front of you that's like, it's like huge, but you're like, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna do it. So why is the Nine of Wands here for Aries? Wow, what is going on, man? You got the Hermit in reverse, you got the Hangman in reverse, and then you got the Ten of Swords. It's like, yeah, I feel like you are, I mean, if this is you or it's somebody that you're connected with, there is somebody that is like fighting off like fighting off an attack, okay? Like I'm really heavily getting this energy of kind of like fighting for your life. That's what it feels like. With the Ten of Swords here and the Hangman in reverse, it's like, Aries, you know that if you don't fight, then it's your life. Then you're gonna end up like this, or the Hangman in reverse, you're gonna end up stuck, if not worse. And it's like, I'm feeling this pretty strong energy of like, if I need to fight, because if I don't, it'll like either change my life forever, or it will, it could even end my life. I don't know. I feel a strong energy of you wanting to fight for your life. fighting for your life, yeah. Okay. Why is the Death card here for Aries? I'm really getting that feeling of war. It feels like actual war. Like if you just were to take an example of a soldier that's deployed, it's like that's that feeling of like, I need to fight my way out of this place, out of this situation. Like I need to fight, or it'll be me next. That's the kind of the feeling that I'm getting here. You got. Yeah, there's something, oh my gosh, and I just, what is going on, Aries? Something dark is here. Man, this is dark. Death twice out here. Now you've got the Three of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles and the Fool in reverse. It's like, it's like you know you have death waiting for you if you don't fight for your life. And I'm just gonna go out and say it. I mean, this is what is coming out in the cards. You've got the Ace of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and the Death card, and then you got the Death card again at the bottom of the deck. This is honestly, it's giving me somebody paid someone to do something harmful here to another person, to bring pain to someone else that could end in a complete ending somehow. Yeah. Whatever this was, it wasn't a smart move, though. Somebody did something pretty recklessly, carelessly. It was a foolish move. But there was definitely some kind of money offering that was made, or some kind of gift that was made here. Somebody was definitely offered something to take some kind of a risk here, to do something recklessly. And whatever this was, it was meant to bring harm to another person. It was meant to hurt another person. It's giving me that there was definitely some kind of money on somebody's head here. And whoever you are, Aries, if this is you, or if you're attached to somebody else, I feel like you or this person, you knew that this was going on, and that's why you were so defensive. Because you felt it, that somebody was trying to do something here. Yeah. I mean, you do have the Devil here, so there is something evil going on here. Intended to inflict pain and endings onto another person. So, let's see. Why is the Devil here for Aries? So at the bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Pentacles. Like I just said, giving and receiving finances. So I feel like somebody was paid money. I feel like somebody was paid some kind of money here to do something. Five of Swords in reverse. I can't even. Seven of Swords. Queen of Wands reverse. Emperor in reverse. You've definitely got somebody here who was willing to I'm just going to come out and say it. It really is giving me that vibe of somebody even willing to M-word somebody here to get what they want. You've definitely got a person here who is very angry, very resentful, very bitter, hurtful, would do anything to maintain control, This is the kind of energy that would just see red, honestly. They detach from reality. Might even be possessed by some kind of an entity that's driving them in anger and rage to act out on these negative emotions. And I feel like this person doesn't have any limit to how far they would go, considering it's somebody that just wants complete control over another person. Somebody, this is, I mean, Aries, I don't know if this is you or if this is somebody you're attached to, because, I mean, it might even be a cross watcher here, because you do have the Queen of Wands in reverse, which could be a fire sign, and the Emperor, which represents Aries. So maybe it's not an Aries watching me, maybe it's a cross watcher that's dealing with an Aries. But whoever this person is very hot-tempered and very I just keep getting that feeling of somebody that doesn't value human life. Like their anger and maybe even, like I said, some kind of entity attached to them might even drive them to desensitize themselves in a way that they detach from reality and don't realize that human life has any value besides what they can kind of get from it. And this is somebody that's trying to get away with something that they did to you or someone else you might know of. This person is would even go as far as to take out another person, let's just put it that way, out of anger, out of control issues, out of ego issues. But I felt this at the very beginning, that there is a person here, there is a single person here, and I'm pretty sure it's this Nine of Wands. There's a single person here that feels like they are up against death. It's like up against the Grim Reaper. And the Grim Reaper is, I feel, led by an energy or an entity here that is, I just heard the word brutal. I just heard brutal. This person is brutal. And I just keep hearing in my mind, I just keep hearing, doesn't value human life. So this is a dark energy here that you're dealing with, Aries. Pretty dark. Yeah. Yeah, and right when I'm saying that, the sun is coming out. I don't know if you just saw that change in the light in my room, but I'm speaking about a dark energy and then the light comes out. Look at that. Yeah. So Aries, let's find out a little bit more about what you're dealing with here. Now, even with this Hermit in reverse here, I feel like you've been going through something that's just been lonely. Like, I'm feeling like you have been fighting something alone, like very lonely. Yeah. Isolated, like they wanted to, I'm feeling an energy of this swarm or this entity or this person really trying to drive you back into a corner. It's like get your back up against the wall, get you in a position that you cannot get out of anymore. Get you like backed up in a corner so that they can, you know, do something to you. It's really dark. But you are like, Aries, you're like, or cross watcher, you're like in this corner and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna keep fighting it off even though I'm alone. It's like alone against a prince of hell. It's kind of what I'm feeling. But Aries, you're like, I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. You got a warrior spirit, Aries, or cross watcher, or whoever this resonates with. You don't have to be an Aries per se, but maybe you're connected to one. So, tell me, holy angels, Holy Spirit, how are they trying to get this Hanged Man here in reverse? How are they trying to get very stuck? Yeah, they were expecting this. This is what they were expecting to happen. They were expecting you to be stuck or get yourself into some kind of situation where you would be like defenseless, or you would be trapped, backed into a corner is what I keep getting here. So, what's this Ace of Pentacles? Thoughts. Okay. Or is this how they wanted to do it? This is how they wanted to get close to you. This is how they thought that they would be able to get close to you, was by making you some kind of an offer. Maybe they thought this was the way that they could trap you and lure you in. Maybe this is how they thought that they would get away with it, or they would be able to do it and get close to you, close enough to cause you some kind of pain. But why is the Fool in reverse here? A main male. It was a main male. Either this is you, or this is the person that, I mean, that tried to do this to you, because I don't know, I feel like it's the person that tried to do this to you. Whoever this main male is in your life, they were not thinking very clearly when they did this. They took a very reckless step towards you, and I feel like they weren't thinking about the consequences of it all. I think they went into something very blindly, maybe even naively. They didn't know that there would be some kind of repercussions. So, what's the Five of Swords here? Wow, I just heard, I'm just asking, what is the Five of Swords, right? And I felt that there's not a card coming out, and then I just heard the M word in my mind. So there's no card coming out for that one. It's just the M word. It's just the M word. And right after the M word, you know, like taking somebody out of this world. Right after that, you've got the Seven. You get somebody trying to get away with it. So this was a planned, premeditated attack on you or someone you're connected to, Aries. And these people were trying to get away with it. They were strategizing on how they would be able to, you know, make this happen. And this was a very evil plan. This was intended to hurt or harm another person. And they were also intending to get away with it. So it was definitely a premeditated attack on someone here. Yeah. So let's put the Seven of Swords here. Yeah, message of concern. Okay. Give me one for the deadline. Courthouse. Interesting. Interesting. Courthouse. Do you have some kind of a court situation going on, Aries, or some kind of a legal situation going on? Is that why somebody was maybe trying to do something to you, or somebody that you know of? Maybe that's what this is about. Or maybe that's what they were trying to get away with. They were trying to get away with something that they might have done in a court situation here with you. Or they were trying to do something with the legal system, and they were trying to get away with it, and that's why they needed to get you out of the way here. Something along the lines of that. Yeah. All right, Aries, I think I've got enough for your general reading right now of what's going on with you. In the next reading, I'm going to go into the advice from your guides and your angels on how to deal with this situation that you're going through right now. So I hope that it helped, and I'll see you on the next one, Aries. Bye.